Welcome to the showcase, baby. The showcase, righteous mind, it's your time to shine, to shine. The showcase, righteous mind, it's your time to shine.
Hello, my name is Juanita, and today on the Showcase Talk Show, we have an amazing lineup of guests. Our very first guest is the former Vice President, Secretary, Treasurer, a current activist, and current ambassador. We have Christopher Lane, the future, aka Small Biggie. Please, let's give him a warm welcome. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
So, I would like to know, where are you from?
I'm from Harlem, New York.
Is that where you're currently in middle school?
Yes.
Middle school? You mean to tell me you're doing all of these things and you're only in middle school?
Yes.
How old are you?
I'm 12 years old. I'm about to turn 13 though.
I don't believe this, Mom, at all. I believe that we're sitting down with one of the future presidents of the United States. Please, everybody, record this episode. This is going down in history. So, in school, I have to know, what is your school life like?
It has its up and downs. Sometimes I'm the class clown, and sometimes I just want to educate my young brothers and sisters, and my classmates and schoolmates, because I'm just fed up with us not knowing our history and where we come from and what such good we did in the world.
With that being said, what is your favorite subject in school?
Well, my favorite subject, of course, is history, and I like math.
Interesting. Do you help tutor?
Yeah, sometimes.
What has actually pushed you to be an activist, if you consider yourself one?
I started out at National Action Network. When I was 3 or 4, I used to look through the window whenever we used to pass 145th, and I saw the Reverend Sharpton speak. I'm like, yo, Ma, I want to do this. Like, I want to do this because I'm just tired. I didn't say that when I was 4, but I'm like, that's cool. I want to be part of whatever's happening at National Action Network, and that's when we decided to go in, and I signed up, and now I'm part of the National Action Network 8 years later. So.
That's amazing. I mean, since you've been in the activist business for such a long time, what challenges do you feel as though your peers are facing nowadays?
One, I think, is peer pressure, and 2 is just the all across the board, you not knowing your history and understanding the good, and just not knowing your history and understanding what you did and where you come from.
Well, what advice would you give to a young man or a young woman who is struggling with peer pressure?
Keep your head up, never let up. No, I'm kidding. I think to talk to your guidance counselor or your therapist about your ideas, because no idea is always bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you should talk to an adult that has experience, that wouldn't give you any negative or wrong advice or negative information.
Someone who has your best interest at heart,
Yeah.
pretty much. I hear that. I mean, so speaking of that, what is the Youth Huddle?
The Youth Huddle, first, the Youth Huddle stands for Helping United Dreamers to Develop, Lead, and Empower. So that's kind of our mission statement. And we just gather around every Monday nights, 7 to 9, depending on if you have a good huddle, 9:30, 10. And we just talk about our place within our community and in the world, and we try to discover new ways we can help out with a grieving family or just regular life, knowing, understanding history.
It all comes back to that, honestly.
Yeah.
And is this the organization where you were pretty much the whole entire cabinet?
Yeah. Well, it's not. Well, National Action Network itself is an organization. Youth Huddle is just a base. It's like a member base within National Action Network. But yeah, pretty much.
I think that's incredible. I mean, how do you even balance doing all these things and having your own opinions and feelings and fighting for them and still having to study?
Honestly, I really don't know. I think it's just God keeping me going because He knows we have to get someplace. Because if nobody speaks up, then we're just gonna be lost forever. So I think He's giving me the momentum to keep up and keep pushing. And yeah, sometimes I come to school tired, looking like I drank a 40 for breakfast. But it's not about what's happening now. It's about the progress.
Wow, I mean, you're so intelligent. I think you're very wise beyond your years. And how have you seen any of the programs that you're a part of make a difference in anyone's life, and how?
Yes, I'm gonna start off with National Action Network since we've been talking about it. Personally, it changed my life. I got the great honor and pleasure to meet Hillary Clinton, the candidate, presidential candidate that ran in 2017, I believe. Yeah, 2016. And I also met Comic, the rapper, and he was awesome. I don't know how I got to him with the big old security guard, but I did.
It's probably a grace moment. It was just supposed to happen.
Yeah, everything happens for a reason.
If a young man or a young woman, such as yourself, wants to be involved in any kind of activism or just protesting, how would you, or what advice would you give them to go about being involved?
I would say first, do your own research. And second of all, be quick on your toes when you're at a rally or protest, because you never know. A camera might come up to you and be like, what do you think about so-and-so in this speech? And they kind of always try to switch up what the person said. So always be on your toes, always be a quick thinker, because that's important in politics. And just to be quick and fast, because it's a lot of people there. And if you want to get somewhere, you have to be able to maneuver through the crowd and like be on your toes at all times.
So that brings me to my next question. I haven't protested as of yet. Unfortunately, I'll be there soon. What should I have in like my protest hack bag, or what should I expect for my first protest? To be tired, for it to be hot, hours?
Well, like you have to prepare to stand up for a long time.
Comfortable shoes.
Yeah, comfortable shoes, definitely, and make sure they're tied.
That's definitely very important.
Make sure you're tied. Bring a couple bottles of water, and just prepare to be marching for a couple blocks. Meaning,
bring your heart.
Yeah, like a mile or miles, depending on what statement you're trying to bring.
So, what makes you want to transition into being an artist and a performer?
I just want to bring out the good in the black community, because now we're seen as just the population that just is like outrageously like negative. Like we're seen as just drug dealers or junkies or just bad people, and I want to change the face of that, where we're seen as how we used to be seen, as doctors, as lawyers, as entrepreneurs, as scientists. Because before we were slaves, we were that in Africa. They were advanced at their time, and now we're just seen as just regular old Joe Small about to get locked up.
Unfortunately. And hopefully I have time for a few more questions. I want to know, how did you get the name Small Biggie? Because I love it.
Yeah, it's a funny story. I went away to camp, and I came back, and my mom was like, yo, get your rest, because tomorrow you're going to this excellent, amazing vocal coach. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. And he heard me sing before, but it was through a video. So when I actually...
Who is this coach?
Oh, his name is Craig Derry.
Ah,
amazing.
I know Mr. Craig Derry too. Let's say hi. Hi, Craig.
Yeah, but he's amazing. When he heard me sing like live, he was like, yo, like my boy, like you remind me of Biggie Small, so I'm gonna give you Small Biggie. And I'm like, thank you. At that time, I thought it was an honor because I'm like, wow.
That's so Craig with his raspy voice.
Yeah, small biggie.
I'm gonna call you Small Biggie. Tell me if I did a good impression, Craig. So what is next for you, Small Biggie?
Well, because I've been focusing on my singing, I did SHARPTON Entertainment last Saturday, and I did the Battle of the Schools, 3rd place.
Cool.
And so I guess I'm gonna be doing some inspirational writing and like singing, so I can tell my people and my peers that is more for you than the crack house, or however the system portrays us.
I heard that, and I believe we have the pleasure of seeing you perform today. What will you be singing for us?
I'm gonna do a little bit of Tevin Campbell's Can We Talk.
Okay. In the words of Craig, what you know about some Tevin Campbell, boy? That's way before your time.
Definitely.
And please tell everybody where we can find you.
You can find me on Instagram, _Future, and you can find my manager at MarrowCatherine3, and at gmail.com. Yeah.
Thank you so very much. It was more than a pleasure to speak with you. Please keep up the good work, young man. I look forward to your performance.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Last night I saw you standing, and I started pretending I knew you, and you knew me too. And just like a Rona, you were too shy, but you weren't the only, 'cause so was I. And I dreamed of you ever since. Now I build up my confidence. The next time you come my way, I know just what to say. Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name. Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name.
Welcome to Quasi Curves. I'm a licensed practical nurse and body contour specialist. I started out in the nursing field 9 years ago. Being of service to people has always been a passion of mine. Through Quasi Curves, my mission is to specialize in results. I want to see that each and every one of my clients' desired body image is brought to reality. Focusing on mind-body wellness, we're sure to make your visit pleasurable, memorable, with everlasting results. Be sure you visit our online store for your home wellness needs. I look forward to meeting and working with all of you.
It's alright, don't worry, I got you, you're alright, by my side, whatever happens, I got you, gotta love my modesty, why? 'Cause it's my crown, gotta love my honesty, why? I'll hold you down, it's alright, don't worry, I got you, you're alright, by my side, whatever happens, I got you.